Mr. Bauer is being horrible. He says Kiefer was perfect. He says Christina lied about Kiefer hitting her. He's furious about my mom running down Kiefer. It was an accident, but he doesn't care. He just wants to throw my mom in prison.
Okay, I still don't know what you want me to do.
Stop Mr. Bauer. Make him disappear.
Do you mean...
I really don't care what happens to him. I just want my mom and Christina to be okay. Please, Jason, can't you fix this?
Violence certainly seems to run her family.
Oh, you haven't seen violence.
Stop,
you son of a bitch. No, if you ever say Chrissy deserves that beating again, I will show you what a real female does. Yes.
As a matter of fact, there is, Detective. All three of you have obstructed justice, and I can prove it. The first time that Christina was beaten, your brother, Ethan Lovett, was arrested for the crime.
Yeah, Christina later recanted her statement.
Mr. Lovett and Christina had a very public confrontation. DNA evidence confirmed that they had fought, and Christina ID'd him after the attack.
I'm aware of all of this, Mr. Bauer. I was there myself.
Exactly. You were in charge of the case. Well, that isn't until you decided to step down, to stall the case against your brother, give you time to frame someone else.
There was no frame-up. Kiefer was abusing Christina for months.
Christina is lying on her parents' instruction. They're trying to protect Ethan Lovett.
Christina lied to protect your son.
Well, my son can't deny the allegations because your mother ran him down with her car, shutting him up for good.
Sir, with respect, your son was guilty of the assault. If you want to see our chronology and the witness statements, you're welcome
My
to do
son is being used as a scapegoat. Kiefer is dead because of you, and you'll pay. You belong in prison, and I'm going to make sure, for Kiefer's sake, that you get put there.
I understand you wanting to protect your mother and Christina, but I can't do what you're asking me to do.
I didn't say to kill Mr. Bauer. I mean, I really don't care if he dies.
No,
I
Molly,
just want...
you would care if Mr. Bauer died. Because you'd blame yourself. You'd think about this night and wish you can go back and change it. You would be sorry that you ever asked me. I don't even know why we're talking about this, because nothing's gonna happen to Mr. Bauer.
But then my mom's gonna go to prison, and Christina will think it's her fault to ever lie to begin with.
Okay, do you know why Christina lied in the first place, to say that Ethan was the one who beat her?
Yes, she didn't want Uncle Sonny to send you to kill Kiefer. So she said it was Ethan because he's Luke's son, and she thought that would protect him.
Very smart. Now I want you to think about what you said. Christina lied to save someone from being killed.
Well, maybe you could just scare Mr. Bauer. I mean, people are afraid of you. Just tell him to leave my mom and Christina alone, and if he doesn't, then you...
That would be illegal.
Well, no offense, but you do illegal things.
Yes, I do. And it's on me to deal with those consequences. You're a child, and you need to be protected from it. When Michael was a baby, I made a huge mistake because I loved him so much that I thought he could grow up surrounded by violence and by crime. And he couldn't. I was wrong. Michael saw things he should have never seen. And with everything that happened around him, it was because of me. And it hurt Michael worst of all. So I can't go back. I can't change things, but I did learn something. That you should never be around this business because you're too good. And you know I love your sister, and Sam would want me to help you. But not with this.
I guess I understand. I don't think I would want someone to die because of me, even Mr. Bauer. I just want my mom and Christina to be okay.
I know. But there's some things that you can't fix. And there's gonna be a lot of things in your life that are out of your control. Okay, so all you can do is love the people you love and support them all you can.
I can do that.
I know you can. Come on, I'll take you home.
Jason, just because you're a criminal doesn't mean you and Sam can't get married.
I didn't. You owe me a night of Jake's. All the beer I want to drink, all the pool I want to play, and all the slow dances I want.
Yes on the first two, no on the
No.
third. So you did it.
I did it. I got on the stand, I told the truth and nothing but, well, except for a few minor changes. I even think the jury had tears in their eyes.
I don't say this often, but I told you so.
You know what I did? I just remembered what happened that night, how I was lying there exhausted and Claudia was trying to take Jocelyn away from me, and then Michael just burst in and he hit her, and I kept remembering how Michael saved my little girl.
That's good. Oh, what happened when the prosecutor tried to cross-examine you? That's the...
Oh, that was the best part. She was so smug and so sure she was going to take me apart. And she tried. She did. She twisted my words. She tried throwing them back up in my face. But it didn't happen. You know why? Because I kept remembering how she wanted to put Michael and Morgan on the witness stand. I told my story from start to finish, and the jury believed me. I know they did.
Mike. Hello? Anyone home? Oh, good.
There she is.
Hi, sweetie. How are you? Is your sister here with you?
No, she called and said she'd be back later.
Really? Where is she?
I don't know, but she's out with her new friend, Sky.
Sky? I didn't know she knew Sky. I didn't even know Sky was back in town.
Neither did I.
Is Sky a friend of yours, Mom?
Not exactly. I hear she's changed for the better since she left Port Charles. I wonder what she's doing with her. Listen, before I check on Christina, I want to see how my youngest daughter's doing. How are you?
I did something really dumb.
Oh, God. I can't take much more. All right, what'd you do?
I tried to get Jason to kill Mr. Bauer.
Oh.
So I took Jocelyn into court with me.
Why?
Because I thought she'd melt the jury, and I was right. Even Claire puddled for a nanosecond before she stormed right up to the judge and demanded I remove the baby. But by then, the jury had already oohed and awed. And then when I told them how Sonny saved my baby, they'd have a vivid mental picture of Jocelyn in all of her glory. And Jocelyn knows how to rise to the occasion.
And so does her mother.
God, I love that. I love when I'm right, and you know that I'm right, and you tell me I'm right, because that doesn't always happen, you know.
No, listen, I don't want you to...
What?
worry.
Don't tell me unless I really need to know. Do not ruin this.
It's not a big deal. We had to move Michael.
What happened?
The cop that Dante works with, Ronnie, he actually made it to the island. He was in the cabana where Michael was.
That guy. Did he see Michael?
No, he didn't.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Michael's fine. They haven't found Michael. I just want to tell you the person who shielded Michael from Ronnie was Jax.
Be forewarned, miss.
Before you have a heart attack, let me explain.
Here you go.
Morgan talked to Dante to see if he could stop Mr. Bauer from spreading lies about you and Christina. But Dante said he couldn't help because Mr. Bauer hadn't broken any laws. So I went to Jason to ask if he could take care of Mr. Bauer.
And Jason clearly turned you down.
He said that kids shouldn't have anything to do with his business. That he made a bad mistake with Michael and he wouldn't make it again. Jason's really nice, Sam. I'm glad you two are in love.
Thank you. That's sweet. I'm just a little bit more concerned for you right now. You do understand what Jason was trying to say, right?
Absolutely. He said I shouldn't be ordering anyone killed, and he's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Honey, how do these things even cross your mind?
It's just that I'm so worried about you and Christina, and Mr. Bauer is being horrible. He's calling Christina a liar, and he's determined to send you to prison. Mr. Bauer could ruin our family, Mom. I just wanted him stopped.
Honey, it will be taken care of legally.
I know. I don't really want anyone to die because of me, even Mr. Bauer. Can I finish my homework now?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I should probably call Jason and get his take on this.
Don't bother. He was adamant about turning her down.
I just, but how does that even cross her mind?
How does it? Why would it be shocking? Everyone she knows is either in the mob or related to someone that is, and that's how they take care of business. They want someone gone, bingo, they're gone. This whole thing is so ironic. You know, Mr. Bauer wants Christina to pay, and yet she was the one that was trying to save Kiefer.
Warren Bauer can raise all the hell he wants. The truth is on our side.
The truth is that I hit his son with a car, and I kept going.
Your daughter was unconscious. You had to get her to the hospital as fast as you could.
Then why didn't I call 911?
Because you were in shock and you were too distraught to think straight. Come on, Mom. When you were at the hospital and you realized that she was okay, you turned yourself into Mac.
After he was already dead from his injuries, he might have survived if I'd gotten him help sooner.
Will you stop being such a defeatist? You're smart. You can talk your way out of this. You can tell the judge what happened.
Do you have any idea what a good attorney Warren Bauer is? And he will twist and he'll turn things.
Okay, so how do we prove his scenario is wrong?
I don't know that you can. Because he's smart and he's well-connected and he's motivated and he wants his pound of flesh from me, and maybe he should get it. But he also wants his pound of flesh from Christina, and that he can't have.
Is Carly gonna be modest enough to tell you about her testimony?
I was brilliant, thank you very much. The best part was seeing the look on Claire Wash's face when she knew that she lost.
I dug myself pretty deep when Johnny was lying on that stand. She got me out of it. I could tell that the jury wants to acquit. So Michael and Morgan are gonna be safe. We can get on with the rest of our lives. Thank you.
The boys will be thrilled. And you can start mending fences with Christina.
Yeah, of course.
Did Diane say how long it's going to take the jury to deliberate?
Claire asked for a 24-hour extension just to stall. The case is going to go to jury tomorrow. But hey, you know what? Without Michael, Claire can't counter Carly's testimony. So, I'm going to walk.